Hey guys, this is Christopher Emmanuel again. This is my second video log for today. Today is 1st of September 2018. Mm. In the morning, I have decided to actually spend my family time because I have agreed, me and my wife have agreed that today, Saturday is always a family time no matter what. So we find a way to actually always to do something together as a family. Even though sometimes it's not perfect, like most of the time, sometimes because my son is already a teenager, sometimes he rather spend time by himself, either working on his homework at home or prefer to go out with friends at church. So yeah, that's fine, but I try to actually find the time with my wife, to actually do something together. So just in the meantime, while we're doing something, we're actually discussing more, so then we have more quality time. And usually my daughter as well come with me, and yeah, we're doing, a lot of the times, at the moment, because we're still, finding ways to, going, building up our business, different a venue, different stream of income. Yeah, we're doing Manulog, we're doing Uber Eats deliveries, and we're, while I'm still building up my mortgage business, building up my accountancy practice. So yeah, guys, I think it's, once again, I have to say it is important to actually spend the time with, with your family, no matter what, no matter what you do, you find a way, you fine tune, you you do whatever it takes to actually spend the time with your family. Even though it's working together, it's still a family time. I think I'm not ashamed of, of telling everyone that, we're going out, to actually work together, with, delivering foods, with Uber Eats or Menulog or Deliveroo. But yeah, I find that pretty encouraging for me, uh, because I can see that my wife is actually supporting me. We need the money at the moment, to find the cash flow, to improve the cash flow. So then, doing it together. So that's what we did. Now, as you can see today, now it's actually about, let's see, 10:48 at night. I'm still in the car. I'm still doing work a little bit. So I already dropped my children off and my wife's off. So I'm alone now. Continue working a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not really ashamed, while I'm listening, while doing, the good thing about, I think, the good thing about doing the deliveries, driving in the car and then, waiting for the orders to come in. Interestingly, it gives me time to actually think, gives me time to actually listen, and sometimes, to pray, to meditate, to actually reflect on, on lives, on my life, on my life. A lot of people struggle to find the time to actually reflect. I find the time to actually reflect mainly, while I'm doing the deliveries, while I'm actually working here in the car. So yeah, that's really encouraging for me. And sometimes, I felt very humbled to actually now, you know uh, to say that, I'm not ashamed. I don't really fucking care about, what other people say about what I'm doing. This is my life, this is my journey, this is how I'm doing it. success means everything to everyone. Success means different thing to everyone, but I know for sure most of the time success is measured by money. Success is, most of the time success is measured by materiality. So to say that, you don't need money, money is not important, is crap, is really sucks. And yeah, so I kind of like, reflecting on this always now, and having the time to actually think about what I'm doing in my life, with my life, what have I done, what have I spent time with my family, what have I been reading, what have I been thinking all the time. It kind of give me the the humbleness in my heart to say, yes, I need to do something different. I know that I'm strive for something big. I know that I'm passionate about entrepreneurship. I'm passionate about numbers. Oh my gosh, numbers is everywhere. And it's just that, I can't really stress enough the important. But I guess, I'm listening to Gary V, the book, audiobook, which is the Crush It. This is my first time listening to it. I'm grateful that, I found the book. I'm grateful that, I am hunger for knowledge. I'm hunger for wisdom, because I think wisdom is not what a lot of people thinking, and that's what I like. Wisdom is basically built on experience. Wisdom, you build wisdom by having experiences, by learning from other people, by learning from other people that you want to be, or by learning by from books, by meditating spiritually, by learning about, from your spiritual leaders, by learning from your political leaders, by learning from anything. Wisdom, you build wisdom by experience, not only, you don't get it just because you are wise. Wise is actually created by action. So I guess, that's why, I really like, I really resonate with Gary, what Gary is actually saying. Authenticity, self-awareness is actually important. Unless you know what you want, unless you know who you are and what you want in your life, then, be honest with yourself. Like, like many times, I'm afraid of what other people thinks about me, what other people thinks about, what I'm doing. I can say that I have my own practice, accountancy practice. It sounds, luxury. A lot of my friend, back in my, back in my country where I came from, Indonesia, a lot of my friends saying, "Oh, that's actually a good job." And then when they heard that I have my own practice, "Oh, you probably already successful." It's kind of like, you then have the ego, if I can say. Your ego start to actually blind, or your ego is actually starting to build up, and then putting a feeling of shameful if you say you're not successful, or you know but the question is, what is successful, for me? what is successful for them? What does it mean when they say successful? And what would I care, if they think I'm not successful? Why would I care? Like Gary said, I should be caring more about what I judge myself on, rather than what other people judge me. So why would I care about what other people says? If I know I'm passionate about this industry, I'm passionate about numbers, I'm passionate about teaching people the importance of building your developing or creating your own destiny, then I think I shouldn't be ashamed of what other people is saying, because I'm creating my own destiny. If I let what other people is saying affect me, then I let other people create my destiny. Then what I'm saying is not right, you know. So yeah, I guess I guess that's what's on my mind at the moment. I'm really keen to actually take it out, for me. I'm really keen to actually put up more things. I am grateful for this moment. I don't have a lot, but I am grateful. When I look back in my life, I have already progressed so much than where I came from. I still remember when I was starting my business, contracting with one of tax agent here, local tax agent. I remember, you know, I use electric scooters that I bought from eBay for $100, I believe. And people in the office laugh at me because I ride electric scooters. I don't even ride a bike. And yeah, but I I don't care at that time, to be honest. And looking at now, I have my own car. I have bought 3 cars in my life now with my own money coming from my business. That's a progress. And it's a pat on my back. I don't care what people says. I don't care what other people is saying. Like this car that I'm in, if you can see, this is a Prius C, 2014. I bought it quite cheap because I think, at that time I need to do Ubering. I need to do Uber, and my car is actually, not enough. So yeah, so because sorry, I got distracted a little bit, but anyway, yeah. So I bought this car because I need this car because my old car, which is a Honda Odyssey 2.4 liters, is too big and not efficient to actually do Uber because, yeah, as you can see, the petrol is really bad. Like, compared to this one, no brainer. Like, this is what I really, uh, I'm you know I'm keen to actually look at to buy. I like, I really want to buy a hybrid to actually do Uber, because then it's no brainer, it's very efficient, and that's it. But yeah, I've been looking and looking, and then until really at the right moment, like I bought it like in January 2016. Although this car is actually quite high, kilometers, high mileage, if you can say, but still, when I did this, I do a Uber for 1 year, and I paid it off. You know, the price of the car, I paid it off in 1 year. So that's that's an achievement, that's a progress. And thus, why would I be ashamed of what I'm doing? Why would I be ashamed of what other people is saying about where I'm, what I'm doing? Like a lot of, my friends. I love my friends in church, but some of them, saying, hey, why are you, sorry guys, just give me a sec. Why are you even, my car, the lights turn off because, I didn't turn on the power, auxiliary power. So yeah, I'm turning it off. Anyway, ask me all the time, what?
Content already living on YouTube.
Sorry, just give me a
That's
sec.
okay. You know why? Because if in the end the rest of the world agrees that your content is boring,
So now you guys know that I'm listening to Gary Vee still at the moment. I think this is my second time, or second and a half time listening to it, even though I haven't listened completely in full the whole time. But yeah, I'm trying to. Anyway, so my friend keep asking me, why don't you just find a job and work for someone? If life is so hard, if you don't really have much, if you're not achieving what your level of income. But that's not where my heart is. I cannot work, I don't know, I cannot work for someone in the sense of, I'm building my own business. I love the I know that, I'm meant to be, I'm meant to actually give value to a lot of people. I know I have lots of knowledge. I know that I have lots of things, that I can share with. Mm, it's a common sense, all common sense, But still, from my point of view, I think this is my journey, sharing my story, on how um, on how I achieve my, on how I achieve my success. Yeah, guys. Uh, again, um, I think at the end of my video log now, I think I want to be authentic. I want to be true to myself. I want to be true to you by, having this video log. No editing, nothing at all, I make mistakes, lighting, whatever it is. I want to be genuine, and I want to always be like that. Maybe the lighting is not really good, but this is how I'm building it. This is my journey. This is what I'm doing now. I'm doing Ubering. I'm still waiting for an order to come in. But yeah, this is what I'm doing. So guys, again, thank you. So I have a statement or a motto that I always says on my email. Expect success and God's favor all the time. Have a prosperous day. Actually, have a prosperous night. Thanks, guys. This is Christopher Emmanuel signing off. Bye.